Oh, it counts in the simulator? That's good to know. Thank you.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Did you have some questions you needed answered first? Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us. Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
That's exactly the chat response.
Oh, excuse me for keeping you waiting. Let's get to it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Is that an innuendo?
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only
Chet passed.
10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat.
10 years
But
for
pretty standard
citizenship.
for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission.
Heck yeah.
First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Can we do this under the table, Ayla?
You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in? You have to do the same as everyone else. That starts with the oath. Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Do you have to walk that slow?
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
That guy's nuts. Didn't we send him to the ship too?
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand.
It is
The
my
motto of the
first
Vanguard
playthrough, yes.
is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve.
I mean, you can
beyond
punch
the furthest
everyone, Faye.
reaches of the
You have
United
that
Colonies
option.
Military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect
Course,
and
thanks
defend
for the follow, by the
citizens
way.
of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard: honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United
No
Colonies
mods.
Navy? I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? Oh, that's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
We got paid! Alright, what did somebody want me... ballistics was the next thing somebody wanted me to spec into. Alright, we have 2 more skill points, chat. That I'm into. Piloting? All right, we'll do piloting too. And you said the Vanguard. I think Tim also said to do the Vanguard mission first. So we'll start there. Can I get down there, or do I gotta take that elevator? Probably gotta take the elevator.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but... Gotta call someone's power kept going out.
Oh, I gotta talk to someone at the spaceport, so. You can't see my O2 levels, chat, or else you'd know that I had to stop running there.
Back here at all. Bullet for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you.
The guy
It's
he was
my
talking to
job
just tried to
make
run
sure
me
all
over.
You rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
All right.
Any questions before you head out? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record.
That's a good
The
sign.
report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine. Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Why is it inaccessible? Oh, because that's not my ship? That was weird. So he was... All right. You'd think he would have been talking to me outside my ship. But no.
Lift off when you are, Captain.
Where is this welcome kit he was talking about? Oh, look, there's like people doing stuff. This is fun.
I heard that you're so fast, you can run around a planet and sign the back of your own.
So, Sam, have you given any thought to what I asked regarding Cora?
What do you mean? Keeping her in the lodge like a prisoner instead of letting her roam free? The answer's still no.
You know I didn't mean it that way. I was merely suggesting...
It's cool that they're having conversations too while we're going about our business.
Perhaps even having continued Cora's education.
Education. I am your sidekick, your shadow. Haven't you ever considered how she feels about all this?
Don't stop your conversation on my behalf. Oh, I should probably do it this way.
We both want the same thing, Sam. We want her to remain safe.
They have like a thing going on, these two?
Sure Cora's gonna be safe is if she stays with me. Sorry, Sarah. I'm not changing my mind.
Caption, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. I don't know why the alert didn't pop up yet. It will, I promise. Thank you so much. Gourmet Production Center. All right, have we landed in Springfield, Missouri? All right, let's get suited up. Wrong button.
Biggest fan.
There it is. Better late than never. Thanks again for that Prime sub. Thank you for giving me your Prime. I think I'm gonna wear the constellation stuff for now. You know, these are rare, but the constellation stuff has better stats, it looks like. All your Prime belong to me. So we're either 5 hype scam train levels away from a party, or 11 subs. Either one. Either one. I saw it in the basement. I did not know how to get it yet.
An abandoned meat packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Oh, that's good. This is fine, chat. This is fine.
Something's been through here recently, but left
There's a
everything
tiny
in
gap you
place.
can look through and take it off the model.
At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
We can try that when we're done with this mission. Sounds fun. Is that a glitch or is that intended? Since the dawn of the agrarian revolution 10,000 plus years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it onto plates. Oh, it's a Bethesda. Okay, it's a Bethesda feature. I hear you. But that's always come at the cost of quality and led to horrific practices like industrial farming, which leads to corners cut and ultimately a worse product. And we've just accepted it. We live in a freeze-dried age, but we don't have to. Tao Gourmet is going to change that. We're going to make fresh food cheap and available and everywhere. All of these logs that I read is such ambitious people that want to change the world and then fail miserably. We're going to let our livestock and crops grow as nature intended and use smart automation to harvest and prepare them at the peak of freshness and deliver them with such speeds that our clients won't ever go back to using freeze-dried again. It's a big task, and accomplishing it is going to take focus, innovation, and dedication. Are you up to the challenge of changing how the settled system eats? Then let's get started. Caudillo? We're standing in the middle of an unfinished masterpiece here. The UC military came in, put down some incredible machinery that they then barely used, and promptly left it to rot the moment the war ended. Now, 20 years later, we're here with an incredible opportunity. Updating this place is going to take some serious work. We're all going to be pulling double, triple, quadruple duty around here. So if you're going through a tough moment, please remember everyone else probably is too. It also means that if you're in a place where you can lighten someone else's load, please do. Equally important are scheduled breaks. These are built into your workload. So if you're on a break hour, day, week, you better sit your ass down and breathe. Take in the scenery. Think about something that's not work. Smart. If you got a long spell, go back to New Atlantis and blow off some steam. Good ideas come from expected places, and remaking how food works in the settled systems is going to take a lot of good ideas. Also of critical importance, survival training is not optional. It's just us on this planet, and while the UC is aware that we're out here, every one of us needs to know how to survive out here on our own should the unthinkable happen. Finally, if you ever got an issue of any kind, reach out to the relevant area owner. If you and said area owner can't come to an agreement, feel free to grab me, Coat. And it has all the areas of ownership for folks. Then we got a chores list. All right. Oh. So at this point, where'd that other coachman go? Did we drop it? All right. How many hours do you have in this game, Captain? That sounded like a beast. 320? Well, I'm definitely going to take your advice.
Either I got hit harder than
I'm not I say this every broadcast. I'm not a backseater. A person that cares about backseating. I just don't like when people are obnoxious.
Second floor
That's all.
main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? You'll make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I
should have
was
lied.
a
That would have been the
researcher
Chet
with
thing to do.
UC.
I did the Kevin thing there, not the
I came here
Chet
on a
thing.
rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers?
100 hours just shipbuilding. I
The
love it.
work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this
Why is
damage.
Sarah outside?
I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand.
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors
Oh,
of the
that's so
attack,
cool, caption.
they're long gone.
Looks like a Star Trek ship.
Makes two of us. But this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it, and
Of
to get
course
a
you need
sample,
a tissue sample.
I
Why
need its
wouldn't you need a
corpse.
tissue sample?
But we're not without resources. This plant, it's got an automated security system. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. The admin terminal in this building needs its connection reset. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. Across the compound. Not a far walk, but a risky one. You think you might be willing to lend me a hand? Look, I wouldn't be asking if I thought there was any chance I could handle it by myself. But there's no way I'm getting these defenses live on my own. And I have to get to the bottom of what happened here.
Chat's trying to get out of it.
It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here.
How
Even if that weren't the
convenient.
case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Claw marks on the ground. Oh, this is fine. Sorry, Sarah. Stay out there and make sure nothing hurts us. There was snake oil in the med kit, yes.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
I have an Equinox already.
Connection restored.
I'm on PC with a
I'll
controller.
make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Okay. How do we tune? Okay, that's it.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Lockdown is active.
Perfect.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
System rearm. Fail. Additional power required.
How do I get to that one? Oh, good. It's in the other room. It won't find you? Oh, okay. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Where is it? Is it on the outside of the building?
Levels insufficient. Proceed to next. Additional power required.
Move! Oh my god! Put that down! Is it dead?
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths at the colony.
I mean, I prefer explosives.
Invaluable?
Nice job. I knew we could do it the whole time, chat. First try. First try. Looks like they brought it here in a cage.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Nah, I killed it.
Wait.
You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a terramorph!
Damn straight.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Oh, I did. What's that?
Not doing this one out of the goodness of your heart, huh?
Chat doesn't do that.
I'll give you what I can. You certainly deserve it. Forewarning, though, I'm not exactly New Atlantis royalty. A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Let's do it. I'm energized. So if you want to caption, you could just face the thing, right? Head on. It's kind of more fun to do it that way. Oh, you just shot it up?
Older model. My hope is I'm just overanalyzing all this. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels.
We just
across
killed a
the stars.
terramorph.
Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. They have. They even took down an entire
Oh, we did learn
city
about
once.
this in the
A place called Londinian
Vanguard
had to be quarantined due
base.
to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously. There is. There has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample.
Are they alive?
What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. I was, long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them. That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost to fuel to Mars, at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
All right. And we got paid.
Guess I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
Do I have to go back to check in with him? I didn't even look at that. Let's see. Yeah, return to Commander 2L. All right. I'll do that after I hand it in.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please
When
maintain
you have
course and prepare to be
there's
scanned.
something I'd like to discuss. Sam,
Alright, we're done.
did you
Cleared to
explore
land?
this?
I meant to, but then I caught an SOS and it led to this whole goose chase.
All right, let's go to.
So, did you do it?
Well, we could do the super suit first. Let's go to the lodge and then we'll go to mast. All right, Caption, you ready?
How about I just decide to say this? Every time there's something I need to talk to you about. Something you need? Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Vectera.
All right.
When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
High as.
Maybe, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hear me out. No, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts? If we're going to unlock the secrets of these artifacts, we're going to need more than simple empirical data. We'll need to dig deeper. It would be helpful if you'd just tell me how holding the artifact made you feel. Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails. True. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Oh, that's an excellent question.
Shit, getting all philosophical.
You'd think after years of gathering data about the artifacts, I'd have the perfect answer to that. But I haven't the faintest idea. Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories. No, that's not it at all.
It's trying to pit them
Solving
against
a
each
mystery
other.
like this, it's an explorer's dream. Believe me, they're all as driven as I am to find an answer. Huh, still skeptical, eh? Well, we'll have to change that. Look, I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
All right.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there?
All right, Caption. Where's this hole that we look through? Crouch, then peek through the crack in the door on the left or right side. Like, get close? I'm crouched, right? I am crouched. The seam in the front door. That's as close as I can get. I don't see anything to grab it, though. You sure they didn't patch it out? You just did it? Is it gonna pop up that I can grab it? Should I go slower? I can't get any closer. It's the right side? Okay. Am I in the right spot? Oh, I see. I see the crack. Nice. Oh, Bethesda and your features. It's a feature, chat. Never forget that. It's a feature. That's pretty funny. So the asset they used for the display case just didn't have the widest seams. I find that hilarious that that's why it didn't fit. When you replay it, are there major decisions that you make differently, Caption, that really change the game?
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settlement.
Oh, you can steal power armor that way too? I never knew that. Full pirate, okay.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? It's... what? That's a hell of a probationary mission.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude.
Takes some serious grit to make it through an experience like that. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? Hadrian. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified.
Oh.
Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can... I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? She thinks there could be more of these? This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders.
Can I do both of these, Captain, or I gotta pick one mission or the other?
With the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport.
Okay, good.
Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
I think I'm gonna drop the sample. Well, you said the Crimson Fleet one's more fun, but I kind of want to drop the sample off for my own curiosity and satisfy my curiosity.
Rise up, sons of the Horde! Blood and glory await us!
Professor Roman with the raid. Thank you so much, Ben. Hello, Raiders. I'm Kevin, aka Kmagic 101. I'm Ben's business partner, good friend, and I'll be heading off to Memphis this weekend with him to go to Build Against Cancer at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So I hope you tune in for that. Twitch.tv/GCX event, as well as YouTube.com/Dr. Lupo. Ben, how was the new game and the sponsored stream? All right, so they want me to decide which mission I want to do.
No, probably not.
Well, let's go to the spaceport. You bought On Clouds after you saw a picture of me wearing On Clouds? Where did you see a picture of me wearing my sneakers? You weird stalker, you. I want to finish the Xenomorph thing. As long as I can do both quests, I'm fine. Which it seems like in this game they made it so, like, yeah, go do the quests and there'll still be room for you to do the other quests, so. You'd think they'd have more lighting here? I love my On Clouds. But Ben, how was the stream? How'd it go? Grinder, thank you so much. And Starks, thank you so much for the follows. Appreciate you both. Awesome, Conan. That's all I needed to know.
We're ready to depart.
That's Chet, by the way. That's Space Chet, for those of you who know Chet from my channel. All right, so let's deliver the details first. Let's start there. Just to keep the continuity of our stories.
So,
Chetterson. Chetterson.
To what I asked regarding Cora.
What do you mean? Keeping her in the lives of the prisoners instead of letting her run free? The answer's still no.
You know I didn't mean it that way. I regularly suggested that you allowed to hear about her. Perhaps even having continued his education.
I got scared.
Meet Chet Chetson.
Haven't you ever considered how she feels about all this?
My Instagram at Disney. That's from like April.
The same thing, Sam. We want her to remain safe.
sure Corey's gonna be safe is if she stays with me. Sorry, Sarah. I'm not changing my mind.
You talk about the picture with BB-8? Man, on Cloud, where's my sponsorship? I do work hard on my calves. Not as hard as Goth. Goth works way harder on his calves. Wait, no. Hold up. Okay, no, this is the... That's the right mission. Okay, just making sure. Wasn't sure there the way that was framed up. Back to Mars. Oh, I'm not wearing a suit out here. Oh my god. That escalated quickly. Gonna die! No, I've heard about this Batman quest. I have not found it yet.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes.
It's funny because the Mars in this reminds me completely of Mars in The Expanse. I want to check in with my buddy.
Keep it simple or keep to yourself. And everyone will be.
Oh, he doesn't care. Well, I found your buddy. You should be getting your money back now. Hidden outpost.
How's it going? Can I help you? Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
Yeah, I'm about to start leaving it on. The Batman one does?
Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that.
Wiegelman, thanks for the follow.
Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, like right away. The hell's that about, right? Yo, stay good out there.
I thought I was supposed to talk to him. All right, let's see this. So... And then he said... There we go.